First, if the client applied a filter and those verified premium listings are not having the same criteria that's in the filter, then those listings will not be shown. If not, if no filters at all, then maybe they have a higher quality score than those other listings that are put there. But the verification gets a priority into showing first. So this may be the reason. However, if none of those reasons that I have just said are applied to what you saw, then you can take a screenshot showing everything on the listing itself, and you can discuss it with your account manager, and also to explore other methods that you can do in order to get a higher exposure on your listings. Did I answer your question? Okay. Then next, after editing the listing, or if I want to edit the listing, I can click on it and then edit those fields that I just discussed, like the title, description, and photos. The other thing that I can see also related to Muhammad's question is that I have here stats. If you see it, you can click on it. You can click on stats, and then you can see the impressions done on your listing, like how many times this listing was shown to the search results of the home seekers, and how many times the home seekers clicked on your listing, and how many home seekers revealed your phone number or actually called or sent you a WhatsApp. And that's for the stats. How did we get it? We just clicked on the listing itself, and then we have a new tab right here that we didn't see before while we were creating the listing, and it's called stats. Any questions so far? We will then move to listings action tracker. If no question, we have listings action tracker that would include all the reports that you may receive on your listing. If this listing, for example, is having incorrect information or being online when it's actually sold or rented, or having a wrong price on it, or just the home seeker reported the listing for any other reasons. Then on listing action tracker, if I clicked on it, then I'll be able to manage all those reports I have received, and I can review them, edit my listing, or even dispute this report that I have just gotten. And I have a button here that says dispute. It's because I don't have anything reported at the moment. I don't have any examples to show. But in that case, if any unit that's reported, I'll see it right here. I'll have the option to dispute and actually object that report, or even to update the details of my unit. And if I didn't do any of those, then my listing will go offline in 15 days. That's for the listing action tracker. Any question? We will then move to credit management. If no questions, then I'll have here all of my credit balance, and I will have here when or its expiry date, so I know when those credits will be expired if I didn't consume them. I also have here the cost calculator, and for the cost calculator, I can know how much a unit would be charged from my end, like how many credits I'll pay for this unit to be online in this location. And I'll put here its price. So it's a residential for sale in the Reem Island, and let's say 3. And if I click on calculate, it will let me know how many credits will be deducted for standard, for featured, and for premium as well. So I can use this cost calculator anytime if I want to. Then I have here the credit management. I can go to credit management and then I'll see many tabs. I'll take the last one first. And on credit usage history, I can see here all of the credits consumed, on which listings, and who was the user who consumed those credits. I can filter it with a specific date range, and I can also export those data in an Excel sheet. Then I have here eligible for credit return, and that's for the unpublished listings. So if I have a listing that I clicked on unpublished and took it offline, then I'll be able to get a percentage out of the remaining amount on the listing. So what does that mean? It's because I pay in advance for the listing to stay online on 30 days. And when I unpublish it, that would be before the 30 days are done. So I paid some credits for a duration that I will not be using. So for this duration, I'll be able to get a percentage out of it, which is up to 70% of the remaining credits on the unit. Then I'll be able to see here the unpublished date, the expiry date of the credits return, how much of credits I will get back. Then I can click here on this red button. And once I do that, the credits will be added right away on my credit balance. Any questions so far? If no question, we can move to credits to agents. And right here, the admin can request to have this feature put on their account. And when they do, they will be able to set a credit limit to each agent in their company in order to control the credits consumed by each one of them. And if I need this feature to be put right here, I'll just need to contact our support team either through messaging or sending them an email to support@propertyfinder.ae. And then when I have this feature, I'll be able to distribute the credits or allocate credits to the agents. Like for example, Abby, she has 50 credits. She didn't consume any, and she still have all the 50 credits available for her to use in posting the listings online. If she has consumed all of those, then she won't be able to post any more listings unless the admins tops up the credit limit right there. So there are three things that I need to know about this feature is that when we put it on your account, we won't be able to take it back. So it will be there permanently. So you have to make sure that you really need it before you apply for it. The next thing is that I cannot put a credit limit on admins or managers. So this feature is only for agents and to limit the consumption of credits for the agents. The second thing, or the third thing is that the agents that will have the credits allocated to them should have the ability to publish the listings online. So it means that the admin should grant them the access to publish in order for them to be able to consume the credits given to them. And if they didn't, and if someone else published the listing for them, then the credits will be deducted from the action taker and not from the agent, even if I assign this listing to the agent. Any questions? Any question at all? Okay, so let's see. Okay, if you don't have any questions on the credit management tab, let's move to leads. Then on leads right here, I have three tabs. I have the regular leads, and on regular leads right here, I can see two type of leads. So either I saved or added the lead myself from the plus button right here, and I added all of the leads details, like the contact information, their budget, the requirements, and so on, and I save them right here. That's the first option. The second option is that this lead actually sent me an email through Propertyfinder, and they filled in a form, and only then I'll be able to get this email in my inbox, and also it will be right here. So filling that form will create like a profile for this lead with their phone number, with their name, with their request, what they were looking for according to the filters they have put while looking for a unit. And it will let you know right here in the notes which property he was looking for or he was asking for with the reference number of it. And if he needed to leave you any other message, that will also be right here. And remember that all of those information would also be in your email. Next, we have calls, and that is related to call tracking. If you activated call tracking, you will be able to record all the calls received by your agents, and you can see the phone number of the lead right here, and whether the call was answered or not. You can even listen to the call between the agent and the lead, and you can see who was the agent that received this call. And in order to activate call tracking, you have two ways, either to contact support or you can activate the ID that will be next to your phone number right here in my profile, or either the user profile, any of them. Lastly, we have WhatsApp tracking, and we can also see whether the message was delivered to the agent or not. And we can see who was the agent, the phone number of the lead, and which listing he was asking for. And that's for the leads menu. If you need also to activate the WhatsApp insights or the WhatsApp tracking, you can also request it from our support team, either by messaging or sending them a chat right here, or by sending them an email to support@propertyfinder.ae. Any questions so far? Okay, if no question, then on owners right here, if I added an owner while creating a property, I can see them right here with all the properties that I posted for them. And I can also add a new owner from the plus sign right here. On transactions, if any claim transaction, I'll be able to see them right there. And lastly, we will go through settings. On settings, I have three tabs. First is the watermark. And if you need to add a watermark on the photos that you put on your listing, you can do it from here. You can upload a watermark or the company's logo, and then you can choose where it will show exactly on the photo itself. You have 9 positions, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and 3 in the middle. And then you can adjust its transparency, how transparent it is, and its size. You can make it bigger or make it smaller as much as you want to. And once you are done, and if you clicked on save, then this watermark will be applied to all the new listings that you will put in your properties. If you have already posted some things and you also need this watermark to be applied to them, you can just click on the check box right here, and then the watermark will also be applied to the listings that you have already posted before adding the watermark. Any questions so far? Any question? Okay, next we have the access control. And on access control, if you remember, I said that the admin can control the access given to the manager or agent. And we can see right here the access given to the manager and to the agent. They are divided here with a thin line, if you can see it. And those are the actions that we can control. We can control what they see, what they edit, and what they delete as well. For the properties right here, each agent user can see his own properties and can edit his own properties, but he doesn't have the approve. So it means that every time he tries to post a listing online, it will go pending and it will go to the admin to approve the listing first before it goes online. We have also the select portal. So if I have added other portals or connected expert with other portals, I can give them the access to actually choose which portal this listing will be online on. And then the delete option to delete his own property. And then I can also control what other agents can do on each other's listings. So each one of the agents can see the others' uh, listings, but they don't have the edit or approve or nothing. They can only see the listing and that's it. Now, for the agent that doesn't have the approve, if after the listing is posted online, he tries to edit it back again, then the new edits will be sent for the admin to approve again. That's for the agent and also for the properties. And then we have the leads. We can control whether they can see their own leads or not, whether they can edit the leads or not, or delete them. And the same thing with other agents' leads. I can control whether they can see each other leads or not. The same thing for the owners. And then we have the users menu where we add new users. We can control whether they can see this menu or edit it or not. The same for their profile menu and the settings menu that we are on right now. Any questions so far? If no further question, I can just tell you that for the logo of your company, if it isn't transparent like that, like it comes with a black or white background, and you need to remove that background, you can go to any site that can remove the background for you, and it will give you or get you this photo in the PNG format, not the JPG or anything else. It's in the PNG. And there is a site that's called Remove My Background, or it was remove.bg, if I remember. Yep, here it is. I remember that correctly. That's a site that you can upload the photo right here, and then it will remove the background for you. That's a suggestion only. If no questions on the two tabs we just discussed, like watermark and access control, the last one we have is portals. And if you need to connect any portal with Propertyfinder, like to have different websites connected and use Expert as a CRM and post the listings online from there, you can just contact our support team, again, either through messaging or sending them an email, and then you can request it to be done. Once it's connected, you can post the listings online to go to Propertyfinder and those different websites. And also on the listing itself, you can manage which portal the listing will go online for. Any questions so far? We will then move to PF Insights. Okay, great. I just have another question here in the chat that I need to answer it 1 second. So, if you mean that you have your company logo put on your listing, like this one right here, and it comes with a black background, not a white background or not a transparent background as you wish for, then you can send to our team a different background with or a different logo with the background that you need, whether it's white or any different color, and send it to our support team and ask them to change the company logo, your company logo. So how you can send it? You can simply have their email, which is support@propertyfinder.ae. Just use your admin account to send them the email and just tell them I need to change the company logo to this one attached. Then attach the logo that you want with the colors that you need for the background. Okay, thank you. Now we will be moving to PF Insights. On PF Insights, the admin can see the performance of the company. They can know how many credits were consumed, how many is left, and how much is utilized, and how many credits spent for standard, featured, and premium, the total number of online listings, those for rent, those for sale, and then we can have here some statistics like the listing type, whether it's residential or commercial, for rent, for sale, ready or primary or secondary, and the date range as well. When you apply your filters, depending on what you want to see, you will be able to see the average quality score of the listings posted with those criterias right here, and the amount of listings that are verified, the amount of listings posted by super agents, and the amount of listings that are on premium or featured. Scrolling down, I can see a graph showing me how many online listings I was having during this date or during this time period, and I can compare it with the benchmark on Propertyfinder. Scrolling down a bit, I can see the lead per listing, per exposure, depending on the area. I can choose it from here. So I was having 7.3 leads per listing for standard, and those for featured, and those for premium, and I can see them throughout the month. Scrolling down more, I can see the community insights. Like for downtown Dubai, I had 157 listings posted there, and that is 2.41 percentage of the total number of listings right there in this community. And this is the percentage of the leads I received from the total number of leads generated on this area, and the lead per listing, my quality score, the amount of listings verified, the listings posted by super agents, and the listings on premium and featured. That's for the first page. Any question? Anything? Just let me know. For this first page, which is listings performance. We will then move to agents insights, but tell me if you have any question. Okay, if no questions. Oh, we cannot download a report from the statistics that we see right here, Christine. Okay, then we have agents insights. For the agents insights, I can see the performance of each agent or each user I have in my company. So this is the total number of agents I have one agent unverified and the rest are, and then 93 super agents. This is the top 5 agents in the past 60 days according to the number of leads generated, number of live listings posted, and the quality score. Then moving or scrolling down a bit, I can see the breakdown of performance for each agent, like how many listings, the quality score, the verified listings amount, and their total number of leads received, the WhatsApp leads, call leads, and the response rate and time. I can even click on the agent and see a detailed performance for him or her, and even those that are on super agent marked with a small star right there. And I can click on the super agent right here. I can see everything related to them. Oh, this is the customer rating. It's 4 or above. It's starting from the 1st of July to qualify you for a super agent. And then you will have here all the information put, and then you can click here on agent performance and see how many eligibility criteria he has completed. Like he should be verified, should have at least 5 online listings, should have at least 10 leads generated, an average of quality score of 85%. And then we can see here his response rate, which should be 80%, and his response time, which should be less than 2 hours for WhatsApp. And yes, each user will need to have his own transaction, not per company. It's per user, transactions claimed per user. Then we can see here the feedbacks received on the agent and how many stars he has received and if the clients left any comments. Any questions so far? I will just log out from my account and log in with my agent account to show you how the agents can see those insights. I'm just logging in with my agent account. Mm. So for the agent account, of course, they won't be able to see the company's insights or performance. They will only be able to see their own performance like that. And that's what the admin can also see on each agent's account. And they can click on performance and see them right there. And it's going to tell you when is your next evaluation. And then you can see here the customer's feedbacks. And lastly is the holiday mode. So holiday mode, as you can see, I'm on a holiday right now. And the holiday mode allows you to have 30 days per year to go on vacation or go on a holiday. And when you do, the performance tracking will be paused for your account. So if you are on a holiday and you didn't answer a lead or you didn't update your listing, that would be fine and it wouldn't affect your super agent status. So you will not lose it because you were on a holiday, so you you wasn't able to enter the leads or update your listings and so on. So how it's done? Okay, let me refresh since I ended my holiday. Okay, it's still active until tomorrow morning. So in order for me to start a holiday, then I should have at least or a maximum amount of 4 live listings and no more than that. So either 4 or less live listings assigned to my account. And then I can add the start date and end date of my holiday. And as I said, you will have 30 days per year. I have already consumed 11 days and I have 19 left for the rest of the year. And then I can put the start and end date of it. Then I'll be able to see right here whether I am on a holiday or not, and as well as the admin. And if I got back from the holiday, like I ended my holiday early as I did today, then my performance will be back again and it will be tracked again starting from 9 a.m. the next working day. That's why I'm still on holiday for today. What if I have more than 4 live listings assigned to my account? Then I'm gonna ask the admin to assign those listings to different users or change the assigned user. Let's check really quick how we can do that because I got a question on it. So the way that you can change the assigned user on your listing is either by right-clicking on the listing and then click on Assign To, and then you will be able to choose which agent this listing will be assigned to. Or you can click on the listing itself and change the assigned user from right here, this part. Of course, I don't have the access right now because this is an agent account and I cannot do it as an agent. I need to be an admin to take that action. Any other question? Okay, I got another question. Sometimes when we try to open PF Expert, it's not working and we try some other websites. So in that case, if PF Expert is not working with you, giving you that purple screen and it's not moving and it's not doing anything, it's better to try to clear your cache and cookies. Or you can simply go to the new incognito window and open it on incognito because it doesn't save any cache or cookies for the site. But clear cache and cookies first and then open the incognito window. We are all done, by the way. We have completed all the parts on Expert. I hope I didn't take much of your time. Sorry for that.